right, we are working on Sort 30 in the green group. You are working on unaccented final syllables. So you'll notice that I put 4 words up. Now, if I were to ask you to spell them prior, you'd probably get really confused. Cattle, model, until, final. They kind of have the same ending sound, which gets kind of confusing as a speller. So we have to look at our words carefully and notice that there's some that are spelled with L-E at the end, E-L at the end, I-L at the end, A-L at the end. And then there is an oddball category, which you don't have a card for, but we can make our own up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through these words. We're going to recognize where they fall. So metal, I see that it ends in A-L, so I'm going to put that over there. Metal. Final. Total has A-L. Couple, E-L. Cancel, E-L. Evil, evil. Pencil, pencil. Fossil. Now recognize that's one of the words that you had the other day with the doublet couplets. Fossil, the double S in there, so recognize that. Notice even cancel, that's where they have the CC in the middle, but it's not a doublet. Saddle, L-E. Notice again, 2 D's in there, saddle. So when you're thinking about spelling it, just know it's got the L-E at the end on that one. April, I-L. Notice this one, this is a month, right? So it needs to be uppercase in your spelling list. If it's not spelled correctly, you'll get it wrong. Local, I see A-L at the end. Signal, it's got A-L at the end. Journal. By the way, signal is like I'm going to motion you. We talked about this. Motion you to come to me, or signal or motion that I want you to do something. Vowel, we should know what this word is, right? A vowel, A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes Y. Novel, this is a great word, E-L. Novel can be like a novel, a book novel that we're reading. Novel could be something that would be, oh, that's a novel idea. That's a new idea. Travel, E-L. Level, E-L. And then I have these 2 words here. They look really alike, right? Angel and angle. I want to talk about these 2 words. This would fall right here, and angle would fall right there. Now I want you to listen how I say these words. Angle. The G is really, really hard in this word. Go. Angle. So I know if it's hard, it's going to have the L-E at the end. I can kind of see that up here. Cattle, couple, saddle, angle. But in this word, angel, the G is really softened when we put E-L. And the rest of these kind of sound nice and soft too. Level, travel, novel, vowel, cancel, model. That consonant in there ends up sounding kind of soft, nice and light, versus this is kind of hard. Angle. So you'll notice that those are your categories. It ends in A-L, I-L, E-L, and L-E. There are 2 words that you have left. Special is one of them. Special. And we'd probably think, oh, special. I hear the A-L at the end, but it's actually spelled with an I. It's I-A-L. So that ends up going into the oddball category. So know how to spell that word. And then fragile. fragile. Now we would think we hear ill, right? But this one is special because the E comes into play and it makes the I sound long. So this ends up going in the oddball category. We know fragile, something that's breakable. I know we've talked about that word in our vocabulary prior. Notice though that again you have some of those words that are the doublet CC, but you also have some that are not, they're the the CCs, the consonants partnered in there, but they're not doublets. So recognize that you do have some of those words appearing again in your spelling words as well. And I want you to take time, think about it when you're trying to spell them, sound it out, like jur. So I have to think that O-U-R, jur, and then break it apart. Null, N-A-L, or April, I hear the A, prill, prill. So when you're trying to spell your spelling word, it helps when you break up your syllables like that by snapping or tapping, like if I were to do local, local. Or if you put your hand, take your two fingers and put it underneath your chin right now. And I want you to go to the word travel. Now say with me, travel. How many times did your chin go down? Travel. Travel. Went down 2 times. You could feel it hit your fingers there. That means that word has 2 syllables. So if we break it apart and we're trying to spell sorry, let me say that again. I hear T-R-A, travel. V-E-L, okay? So break it apart, think about the syllables, hear it out, practice when you are trying to spell it. These are going to be kind of tough because it's really hard to spell those words that kind of sound all the same at the end. Cattle, model, until, final. Know how to spell them, know your vocabulary words as well to them. Fossil, by the way, is of really old bones in case you don't recognize what that word is, but we typically end up talking about that in science as well. So take your time, do your best. I'd like you to try cutting, sorting. You could try doing a speed sort later or later in the week, doing a blind sort with a partner. You know, put your words up and then have your partner hold up your word and say, I have the word cancel. And then you can write it down in the correct category and then have your partner check. But your partner obviously can't show you how to spell the word. So that way they're quizzing you. So take your time, practice with these, be prepared for next week.